All right, y'all. This is Big Rich. I had to pull that down a little bit. It is Monday, 2017, and we are in the month of December. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just my opinion. We out here grinding. Today we're gonna talk about a huge tax cut for the rich, for the wealthy, should I say. We all knew this was coming. This is no secret. You know what I mean? A lot of y'all, when you voted for Donald Trump, y'all probably, he probably bamboozled y'all to thinking that he was really actually for the middle class and was and for the poor. Well, he never said he was for the poor. He always said that he was gonna do something for the middle class. Well, he did kind of do something for the middle class. You know, he gave you a tax cut, a little small tax cut that's going to last for a couple years, and then it won't be permanent. So this is what we have so far. What's in the GOP tax bill? Well, okay, it increases taxes on 37 million middle and low income Americans. It lowers corporate rates to 35 to 20%. That's good for people that's in the corporate world, right? So he did something for the corporate world, which even though if you know anything about, if you've been paying attention to the news in the last 10 years, you know that the stock market went up 3 times. Now, why is that important? Well, like I always say on some of my shows, if you had $1 billion in the stock market when President Obama took office, when he left, you had $3 billion. So that's a come up. I don't give a damn what you say. So that means the stock market tripled under Obama. So the rich people already got money. If you haven't been paying attention, okay. So now they just lowered corporate rates to 35 to 20%. Okay, all right. So he gave a little bit to the rich, because guess what? Most people that's got a little money or that's rich, they are in the stock market, okay, because they're making money. They just like I said, stock market tripled under Obama. So if you're rich, why wouldn't you have your money in the stock markets? Only rich people do that. Poor people, they're trying to hold on to that money because they really need it. You know what I mean? Trying to live paycheck to paycheck is very, very hard. Trust me when I tell you that. Okay, it gives 5.6 billion in tax cuts to the households earning $1 million or more. So there we go again. So if you're making over $1 million, which none of y'all broke ass motherfuckers ain't, okay, 95% of y'all, well, 99% of y'all is not making $1 million a year. So guess what? You ain't got no tax cut coming, no real tax cut. I mean, if somebody gave me $500 and said that was a tax cut, I'll probably look at them and laugh. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I can't even get an iPhone with that. Motherfucker, iPhones is $1,300. Shit, what $500 gonna do? Put something on it? I mean, goddamn, you can't get an iPhone nowadays. Shit, iPhones used to be $499, $399. Now they $1,300. If you want one with 256 gigs in it, hell, Metro charge $1,000, so you still can't get an iPhone with the money. Well, goddamn, at least if I had an iPhone, maybe I'll feel rich. How about that? You won't be rich, but you'll feel rich. You can walk around and just show your phone around, you know what I mean? And you'll feel like you're rich. I got the iPhone 10,000. Okay, so you're looking good. Okay, now, what it does for rich people, since Trump said that he ain't doing anything for rich people, well, he lowers the rates from 39% to 38%. Not too bad, Trump. You're doing a lot for the rich people. Okay, let's find out what else it does. Oh, guess what? Y'all blue state Democrats that voted for Donald Trump, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, all y'all beautiful people, union people. Guess what he did? It repeals the Obamacare mandate. So that's going to cause 13 million people to lose their insurance. Well, that's just fucking great, Trump. Because guess what? Now that the people are going to lose their insurance, and when you say, well, how are they going to lose their insurance? Well, when you cut the mandate, remember now, the Obamacare, or Affordable Care Act, whatever you want to call it, was created by the Heritage Foundation. For y'all people that don't know, And it was created because Hillary Clinton wanted insurance for everybody for free. So the Republicans at that time, that was ran by Senator Dole, said, we not having it. We ain't giving them poor people nothing. They have to pay for this shit. That's what he said. So he created his own thing that was created by the Heritage Foundation that required people to have a mandate. If you wanted health care, you had to pay for it. So all y'all Republicans and blue state Democrats that hate Obamacare, guess what? Well, 13 million y'all about to be out. You ain't gonna have no care. So you know what zero health care means? That means if you get sick, you gonna die. Straight up. Ain't no, cause they're gonna give you some morphine. And then they're gonna give you, you know, they're gonna say, well, you don't have this insurance card. And since you have an insurance card, you're gonna die. Simple as that. See, Obama stopped all that. Now you want to complain about the mandate. Yeah. Let's get into that. Because the mandate made sure that people that wasn't sick had to pay something anyway too. They have insurance. They had to pay their fair share. Like you say, pull yourself up from your bootstraps. Okay? So they had to pay something. So now, the Republicans' tax bill just removed that. So, you know what that means, right? 13 million, that's a lot of people. A lot of people about to be hella mad. They're going to be like, what happened? Well, you put Donald Trump in office. And even though he didn't really say he was going to do all this, he did say he was going to appeal Obamacare. So you can't be mad at Trump for that. You got to be mad at your dumb ass self for putting an idiot in office. Oh, that's my favorite word. Idiot. Okay, so I don't know what's good about this tax bill, but this is what we have so far. Okay? And it forces an automatic $25 billion spending cut to Medicare. Okay, now we getting off into it. All y'all old people that voted for Donald Trump in the dirty South, guess what? I know you hate socialism, but you're on Medicare. And you collect Social Security. So that has to be the dumbest thing on earth. If you hate those programs and you're on it and you're collecting a check every month and you use Medicare, guess what? They're about to reduce it by $25 billion. So guess who that's going to affect? You. Hello? You voted for an idiot that he didn't say he was going to do this, but they slipped this in there. You know, that's kind of what Congress do. You know what I mean? When you ain't looking, they kind of slip shit in there. You know, and I heard the bill was scribble like that. They just like wrote some stuff in there and whatever they wanted. And here, pass it. Well, y'all voted for him. This is what y'all get. You can't get really mad at this. This is something that you all wanted. And I don't know why you thought Donald Trump was going to do anything. I mean, literally, if you just Google his life, you know what I mean? If you see how he created my people, you see how he created the people that work for him in his hotels, you should already see that he's not a good person. He doesn't have good morals, and he doesn't have character. So by you putting him in office, of course he gonna do all this stuff. This is what the Republicans have been trying to do for the last 50 years. They want to, when they say get their country back, that means back in the Leave It to Beaver days. You know what I mean? When there wasn't no black people. Well, you didn't see any black people. They were there, but you just didn't see them. They was hiding them motherfuckers. You know what I mean? And so that shit was like slavery. You know what I mean? So they want to go back to that time, even though taxes back then was 90%. I don't know if y'all did your research or know your history. Probably don't. But taxes, rich people have to pay 90% taxes. You know who changed that? Your good old President Ronald Reagan. He changed that to down to 40. Still them paying 90%, now they're paying 40, and he made the middle class and the poor people had to pay taxes. You know what I mean? So they paying their fair share, but the only difference is you ain't got the money that rich people got, so you can't get them fancy lawyers, tax lawyers, and get your taxes reduced. Okay, let's get all the more. It's more now. We got more. We got more. Let's let it play itself out. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Now, he added some stuff in there. I guess he did this for the Indians. You know what I mean? So, which allows drilling in the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge. He ends a 60-year ban on religious groups. So guess what? Religious people, all y'all white ring Christians, now you get to donate to your politician, which that was illegal. So now you're going to get what you've been asking for this whole time. You're going to have somebody that's a Christian going to impose their will on you. So what that means is you're going to go to a restaurant, you're going to go to a church, and they're going to say, you don't believe what we believe, so we don't have to serve you, or we don't have to do nothing for you because we're paying our governor, and our governor says we don't have to do nothing you say because we're Christians. So that's going to happen. Now, and it increases the debt, guess by how much? At least $1 trillion. That's only in America, man. Only in America, where you could do all this for rich people. And now look, they've already made money. Rich people already made money. Remember, their incomes went up. They tripled under Obama. Tripled because of the stock market. So rich people been making money, y'all. Y'all poor motherfuckers ain't been making no money. Y'all income's been stagnated for 30 years. And you gonna put a billionaire in office thinking that your interest aligns with his? I don't know if you're smoking crack, smoking meth. I don't know what you're smoking. But your interest and billionaires' interest, they don't align. Trust me when I tell you that. They don't align. And I'm not against rich people. I think rich people get your money out of the kind of way you can get it. But the only problem is that since the poor people have been getting the shaft all this time, I thought that they were going to at least get something. I mean, Trump did say he was going to lower your taxes to 15%. I mean, he could at least did that for y'all people that's making under, I guess, $200,000. You know what I'm saying? He could have did that for you. And then, you know, at least it would have blew a hole in our deficit, but at least you would have got some money back. You know what I mean? Instead of paying 38, 35, whatever, 29, whatever you're paying in taxes. Okay, let's find out a little bit more. He's still rolling. We still rolling, y'all. We still loading. Oh, man. Oh, guess what, man? This taxes is looking bad, man. This big rich, man, I'm telling you, this stuff looks really, really bad. Okay, it eliminates the alternative minimum tax, which stops the wealthy from using too many tax breaks. Oh, that's a good thing. Okay, that's a good thing. So now the rich people can't use too many, but they still got so much money it doesn't even matter, really. It allows companies to bring back money that they stored overseas, okay, at a lower tax rate, at 10%, okay? So maybe a few companies might bring some money from offshore accounts they've been hiding over there. I heard they got like $3 trillion over overseas accounts, which I never thought how that could even be fair. But, hey, you know, it's the world we living in right now, right? So it is what it is, you know. Like I say, if y'all haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. Just my opinion. We on here live right now, and we're doing a little show. Oh, it allows the wealthiest estates to double their, I guess, their contributions to tax exemption to $11 million. Okay, so rich people got another tax thing. Man, this thing is full with rich people. You know what I mean? Guess what this does? For you, blue state Democrats that voted for Donald Trump, it eliminates your deductions of the state or local taxes that might reduce social spending in high-tax states like New York and California. So there's another little thing. Y'all Californians and y'all people in New York, I know y'all didn't vote for Trump, but guess what? You got hit with something, man. You know what I mean? It eliminates all. Do you hear what I say? It eliminates all personal tax exemptions. Oh my God. So that means, you know, you used to itemize? That's eliminated. It eliminates all personal tax exemptions. All. Okay? And it nearly doubles the standard deduction. Okay. And it doubles the child tax credit. Well, that's great. So now, you can do up to $2,000 now. Biggie woolly. Okay. And let's see what else it does. We'll wait till it go up a little bit. You know, I'm reading this right off of this thing. So it eliminates tax deductions for tax people that prepare. So that's another thing against the middle class. Man, this thing got more dings on it than you could ever imagine. It eliminates all oil, gas, and coal payments to the western states. It eliminates tax deductions for moving expenses. Man, this thing ain't for the rich. I'm going to tell you that right now. This thing ain't for the rich. And it's damn sure ain't for the poor. It look like it got a little bit things on it. Dings the rich a little bit, but it dings the people that's poor and middle class the most. So this thing definitely ain't for the middle class. You know what I mean? I know he said that. Oh, guess what? It increases, this is for the Senate, I guess, the Senate version, increases the educator expenses. So that means teachers that's been spending their own money on school supplies for their classes, okay, it increases that. Wow. Why does teachers got to do that anyway? But that's the world we living in, right? This great America that you're talking about. Okay, it creates tax on investments gained from college. So that's another thing. It allows business expenses for new equipment. Okay. Oh, and it taxes multinational companies on their territorial systems. Okay. Probably for the rich too. So that's what you got right here. For me, I think at least one senator should just pull out. Maybe two. Pull out. And I'm not against tax reduction, but this one is a doozy. I can't even say it ain't. It's a big, fat doozy. You know what I'm saying? And I got to be honest with y'all. Y'all, this Big Rich, y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. I had to do a little show on what I thought about the tax things. And honestly, what I think it's a pile of bullshit. And, you know, that's just my opinion, y'all. Y'all can check out my YouTube shows. I got a lot of them on Facebook Live. Y'all can check that out under Facebook Radio Host. Y'all can, and just check me out, y'all. You know, I'm on here. I give you my honest opinion on things, and my grade on this is a F. I'm out of here, y'all.